introduces the newest ways to explore the water. Load up all your gear, catch some rays, grab a bite to eat, crank up some tunes, and tons more.
Every day we just go, baby, don't go. Every day we just go.
Sea-Doo, escape the everyday.
Every day we just go.
Team and a river in the middle. Take me to my hometown. My hometown is your hometown. It's got a gold dome, heard the picking on the fiddle.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
Dear adrenaline addict, the Pro Watercross World Championships are back in Naples, October 26th to November 4th. Are you ready for some fast-paced, high-flying, wet and wild action? How about incredible adventure and one-of-a-kind fun? Whether you prefer to thrill or chill, Florida's Paradise Coast has a whole week full of watercraft competition. So come on out and make a splash. We'll save a beach chair for you. Love Paradise. Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades.
You're not going to be scored.
There's really nothing more of value I can add to that, Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, get here on time, get the race. It's that easy.
Let's go, boys and girls. Time to go racing.
You know who wants to race? David Golder wants to race. David, good job.
David, number 21,
Awesome.
on the starting line, ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah, David says, I'm the first one here.
Number 28, 17-17. 21's on the line at 3:15. Let's go.
Nice braze. Came in just in time. Thank you, Stephanie. That is very kind of you.
All right, we are ready to go back to pro watercross racing here in Naples.
Back to the track.
Back to the track.
This is like what? What would you call it? Hot water? Oh, yeah, we haven't even started talking about that yet, have we?
Oh, yeah.
Our buddy Larry Rippenkroger from Sacramento, California. The Ripper. So I think that filming is potentially all done on hot water. Now it's in the editing room. It's going to be fun.
I think it is. I think they may have some more to shoot. I'm not sure, but I think for the most part, the principal shooting is complete. I've heard that there may be some more, but I don't know.
Rick, take a look on the left. A bevy of beauties going out to the
look at that
the
scene.
tower out there.
It's the best-
Doreen Nolenberg leading the charge.
Best looking Yamaha I've seen all day.
Lisa Sands in second. And crazy Sarah Karashikich, Sarah Beth bringing up the rear. That.
Whoa.
Wire to wire. Well, Veteran Ski GP is taking off in 4 minutes. David, you're in the right place. Nobody else shows up. We're dropping the band.
Here comes number 28 over to the line. We've got
Go ahead.
Mike Schneckstetter out of Phelan, California. Or Phelan.
Scheck-Snyder.
Phelan. Schnecksnyder.
Scheck-Snyder.
Schecksnyder.
Scheck-Snyder.
That's Schnecksnyder.
You say potato?
Schecksnyder.
I say Scheck-Snyder.
I like it. There we go.
Oh, look. He's from a different city now. He's from Phelan.
He's on the Commander. Number 28 Commander ski. That's a nice boat right there. Are we on the live stream at this moment? We are. Okay.
We're live on the World Wide Web.
All right.
Taylor Stewart out of Marietta, South Carolina, making it to the line. He's the gentleman that brought out the prize swag we're going to be giving away tomorrow.
Yeah, we got holder extraordinaire Brian O'Rourke down there putting those big bad muscles to work. Oh, the Hulkster.
I'll tell you what, there's some bad blood between him and the Bobby Cardone right next to him. Cardone giving hand signals all the time. Brian O'Rourke just trying to bless him away.
Bobby Cardone's got a new
Who's your daddy? Who's your pal?
online broadcast career going here. So
oh yeah,
we're gonna check that out.
Oh, we're gonna sync him up this time. When his mouth moves, the voice will come out too. It's great.
Yeah, I got the text from AJ about 30 seconds before he went off the air the other day. So, but it was a wonderful 30 seconds.
.308, 2 minutes to the start of Veteran Ski GP Novice Ski Stock. All right, Novice Sports Stock, we need you to the line. You guys are up next. Novice Sports Stock, come on down.
We're going to start cranking through some motos here, so everybody get ready to go. Novice Sports Stock, amateur runabout box stock, rock and roll, kids.
We are rock and rolling on the World Wide Web thanks to live streaming 247.com. Maverick, we call him Richard Ignacio.
Richard's over there twisting the knobs.
I'm telling you what, nobody could twist knobs like Mr. Ignacio.
He's got him working, man. He is very, very adept.
I've seen him practicing for days.
Oh, beautiful afternoon here in Naples, Florida.
All right, here we go. Race number 9, Veteran Ski GP Novice Ski Stock combined.
Here we go.
There they go. Oh,
Taylor
Stewart rockets off the line on the inside.
Yeah, Taylor got a perfect jump out of the gate.
Boy, that's Novice Ski Stock there. Ski GP on the other side. One of our riders goes down. Hans Krajic had a problem there.
And Mike Schexnayder on that beautiful Commander boat. Mike out of Phelan, California on the K1. Beautiful ski. And
here we go, coming to the line.
Look at that Commander boat down the front straightaway. It's got some horsepower underneath of him.
Love the sound of that machine.
Yeah,
Look
that
at Taylor Stewart. Taylor Stewart on the ski stock going as fast as he can, and that GP ski is just.
Well, the cool thing is that Taylor is 25 and Mike is 55. So, you know, a little bit of a.
It's only 3 decades. Come on. What's 3 decades between friends?
Well, you know, that Commander boat is a fast boat, that GP boat. Mike's going to have to hang on to that for the moto. And Taylor is on a stock boat, much easier, less fatiguing to ride. And Taylor doing a good job down the jet trim bitch and stitching back straightaway right now, keeping Mike in his sights.
Yeah, well, first and first in their respective classes, first and second on the track. And, you know, I want to point out that Novice Sports Stock to the line, please. Look at that. That number 2 boat being pulled by Holder Supreme, Bobby Cordone.
Oh, look at the battle down the front straightaway.
Wow.
It's Schexnayder out in front on the 28 Commander K1, but 315. Boy, Taylor Stewart, 25 years old, out of Marietta, South Carolina, doing a nice job on that stock ski.
I'll tell you what, Taylor Stewart's got to be 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he is.
And that little tiny water test. And he holds on, he keeps going.
Just as we're singing the praises of Taylor Stewart, he bobbles and goes down, and Mike Schexnayder is able to get away a little bit. Although, to be fair, they're riding in 2 different classes, Veteran Ski P for our leader.
Yeah.
And then Taylor Stewart still in front in the Novice Ski Stock class.
Hey, speaking of skis and the different classes, there's one class of photographer, and it's all first class here. Jessica Waters, nobody travels as much as she does to get fantastic live action photos. If you want to get some of Jessica's work, go or see. You go to the website, watersedgephotography.pixieset.com. Go to Facebook and search Jessica Waters, Waters Edge Photography. You can hook up with her. She has got millions of pictures, literally.
She is everywhere. She's at every race, right?
Right, exactly. No matter where in the country it is.
She's at every race I think I've been to in the last couple years.
Yeah, and not just on this coast.
Yeah.
I mean, she was down at the other place in Arizona for a week, I think. And she went across country to Surf Slam up in Oregon. I mean, everywhere. She's got a traveling blog that is so much fun to see. Anyway, if you want fantastic photographs, see Waters Edge Photography. Search her out on Facebook, Jessica Waters. Phenomenal stuff.
And the white flag is out. Our leaders on the final lap and coming around making the final turn onto the front straightaway. Going to take the win here in Veteran Ski GP. Number 28 out of Phelan, California, the Commander K1, Mike Schexnayder.
Great job for Scheck-Snyder and Taylor Stewart in second position. I'll tell you what, that is a new rider who knows how to get sponsorship. Like I said, he gave us some prize swag. We'll be giving away tomorrow. He did the same at the national championships in West Virginia.
Yeah, he is on it, man. He is really savvy when it comes to working with his sponsors and getting maximum exposure for them.
Exactly. That is exactly what he does, and a nice guy besides that.
Yeah, we know from our backgrounds how important that is to sponsors. You
Here
know,
comes Hans. Sorry, I just want to let Hans Krajcik, let the people know he made it out there.
Yeah, all these companies you and I have worked with over the years, how much they really appreciate all that exposure. It doesn't go unnoticed.
Hey, you know what's really funny? How about this? If there was a novice sports stock class and you came all the way here and entered, but you never showed up at the line.
That would be a shame.
That would be a shame. We're ready to go.
Novice sports stock, here we go. Moto number 2 on the line. Boat number 2 out of Schenectady, New York. O'Reilly O'Flattery. Boat number 11 out of Oxford, Pennsylvania, David Golder. Number 48 out of Gainesville, Georgia, Kevin Benjamin. Number 51 out of Thomaston, Georgia, Derek Barbie. Number 288 out of Union, New Jersey, Michael Borges. And
I think you meant Michael Gorgeous Borges.
According to
Or
you,
is it Gorgeous Michael Borges? I'm not sure.
That works.
On the 401, we've got Jessica Malone out of Delray Beach, Florida. She's sponsored by Team Mean Racing.
Gainesville, Georgia, Kevin Benjamin. I just heard a cool song the other day that was just released that Tom Petty had recorded years ago and never found a place for it on an album. And he's from Gainesville, and that's what it's called, is Gainesville. Kind of an interesting tune.
When did that come out?
It just did recently. They just came out with some recordings of Petty's that had never been released.
Got it.
You know, and since he passed away about a year ago, they
What?
put what? Say it ain't so. And no, I mean, one of the great artists of all time, and who doesn't love Tom Petty? But just here seeing the Gainesville reminded me of that song. I've heard it a few times the last few weeks. So anyway, a little aside, I got a lot of knowledge about stuff that means nothing.
You are literally the College of Rock Knowledge. All right, we're ready to go. Novice Sports Stock on the line. Oh, and they throw Derek Barbie off. His holders not feeling it. Here they go. Jessica Malone looks like the whole shot on the inside of 401. Oh, no.
Oh, Ryder lost the lanyard going into the first turn, it looked like.
With the whole shot. I mean, she's out in front by him. Is that Malone, the 401?
401, yep.
Oh. HX on the inside.
It looked like her lanyard came off, but it's hard to say because she's not getting it lit again, so we'll see what happens here.
Oh, no. Oh. Ah.
That didn't look real good.
Wow, Kevin Benjamin, I believe, down a lap for missing the wrong side of the sausage boy. I believe unofficially.
Well, that's a little bit of chaos in sport class. Whoever seen that before?
Wow.
No, sport class,
scary.
You know, sport class always is chaotic, it seems like. It's just amazing how these sport class races never fail to provide some craziness.
Amateur runabout box stock to the line. Amateur runabout box stock to the line.
I mean, how many times have we seen craziness in sport class racing, Kurt? You know? Number
wow.
11 out in front, it looks like.
I am literally dumbfounded, okay?
I know.
PHX just backing off the throttle and torpedoing it, and the other guy coming around the inside.
I know.
I just, woo.
48, Kevin Benjamin down the front straightaway. We'll try to sort things out here in Naples.
There we go. Well, Riley O'Flaherty jumped in that second position, and it's Durack Barbie. The first, second, and third, I do believe.
Well, David Golder came by. Now, I don't know if he's in front. Doesn't look like it, but so he's going to be down. Golder will be down. So our leader's coming down the back straightaway right now.
Well, Maloney's back up and running, and oh, we got Ryder down on the far right-hand side. Maloney's going to unlap herself now.
Looks
at
like
least one.
It looks like 48, Kevin Benjamin, out of the aforementioned Gainesville, Georgia, on the Yamaha with the lead. And I'm going to say unofficially at this point, but
Well, that is not a Yamaha.
Not here. No, he's down a lap. That's Golder.
That's David Golder.
He was hung up on that sausage.
Yeah.
This is our leader right here, 48, Kevin Benjamin. And then number 7, is that a 7 or a 2, Riley O'Flaherty. A little bit of chaos unfolding here in Novice Sports Stock, Moto number 2.
On that number 17. We don't have a 17.
We'll check that.
That's gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you very much.
And then Maloney comes by, 401. So I've got Benjamin right now, 48, our race leader. And it looks like Benjamin now is getting pressured. And that may be Ryan O'Flaherty coming up behind Benjamin.
Riley, that's Riley O'Flaherty.
I'm sorry, Riley O'Flaherty.
And then Durack Barbie in that third spot.
Well, the sport riders keep it interesting, to say the least.
Amateur runabout box stuck to the line, please.
Down the front straightaway comes our race leader. It's Benjamin, boat number 48, and then that is O'Flaherty right behind Benjamin. O'Flaherty now putting the pressure on Benjamin.
Right there, too. I mean, right there. Look at that, right in the inside. Trying to jump in the pump wash. I'll tell you what, O'Flaherty trying to make a move, only 15 years old. Kevin Benjamin, 46 years old. Look at O'Flaherty now, riding up on the back of Benjamin.
O'Flaherty took a second in Moto number 1. Benjamin had a 4th. So these guys are battling for the overall right now with still one more to go. One more moto to go later.
We still don't know about the scoring.
No, we don't.
Because the sausage buoy, I do believe you can't make up. That is a one-lap penalty.
That's correct, sir.
So unless they deem it was a safety issue, but
yes.
Once again, officially unofficial, blah, blah, blah. They're racing, and they're going at it no matter what the score.
This is a battle right now. Benjamin and O'Flaherty.
I'm sorry.
O'Flaherty.
I believe. We'll get a translator
they're
later.
going at it 1-2 on a couple of blasters out there.
I'll tell you what, Riley looks over, looks calm. Look at her set up on the inside. I'm saying her. Maybe that's not true.
Well, right now it's Benjamin out in front. Benjamin out of Gainesville on the Yamaha, leading still.
Dave Golder did the sportsmanlike thing, moved over, let the leaders by, then jump back in. Gotta love that.
Yeah, Golder's the one, I believe, that wadded it up into the sausage.
Yes, he is.
On the start.
And he's still embarrassed about it.
And down the bitchin' stitchin' jet trim back straightaway go our race leaders, and they are having a battle.
Kevin Benjamin, there must be like a bungee cord between these two. Look at this. Anybody going inside? Nope, not even going to try it.
No one. Oh, and
O'Flaherty.
Yeah, missed that buoy, or spun out, I should say. Didn't miss it, but
Stuffed it.
stuffed it and lost a little bit of drive right there. That's going to cost a few positions.
White flag out. Kevin Benjamin getting the white flag.
And that's going to be tough to make up, having that problem back there.
I'll tell you what, I really like what O'Flaherty's doing. I mean, nobody's perfect, but good line selection. Jumping out of the pump wash, every opportunity, cutting tight.
And coming onto the front straightaway, checkered flag flying high, and it is going to be Kevin Benjamin out of Gainesville, Georgia, hanging on to take the win here in Moto number 2. O'Flaherty right behind him in second, and it's going to be a pair of seconds for Riley. And Benjamin's going to have a fourth and a second, so things are going to be interesting coming into Moto number 3, Kurt Nolenberg.
It's going to be exciting, but of course, go to the pit board for the official results for what it's going to be like in Moto number 3. So on the line now, race number 11, amateur runabout, box stock. On the number 9 machine out of Rosario, Argentina, seating mounted, 40 years old. The number 9 machine, sponsored by Galleon, Lucas Team, Lateria Santa Fe, VP Racing Fuel, and La Capitale. It is Leo Morelli.
Boat number 115 out of Palm Bay, Florida, on the Sea-Doo, Gunner Trailer.
On the 116 out of the Grand Cayman Islands, Sea-Doo mounted, 22 years old. Vanjay Ramgeet, he is sponsored by Riva Racing, family and friends, Armenio Iantasca, the entire Cayman Islands, and entire Cayman Islands Watercraft Association. Great group of people.
Number 157 on the Yamaha, riding for Riva Racing, Forever Hook Watersports, and Bennett Construction, Jim Bennett.
And on the number 225 out of Chicago, Illinois, Yamaha mounted, 41 years old, Dean Harrison. We just got schooled because his sponsor, number 1, is called Spine Eyewear. Spine Eyewear is actually an eyewear company from Europe and based out of Great Britain. So thanks to them, Hamilton Customs, Exotic Signs, and Croft Enterprises are Dean's sponsors.
228 out of Union, New Jersey. On the Yamaha, riding for Borges Towing, Jet Lift, Stash Barbershop, Cross Bay Motorsport, Madrid, Lisbon Bar and Grill, Michael Borges.
You won't say gorgeous, will you? On the number 808 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, Yamaha mounted, 26 years old, sponsored by Champion Power Sports, Graham Hunt.
And 875 out of Hartsville, South Carolina, on the Yamaha, Charlie Smith. And I have to make a correction on the spine. I believe they are out of France, the racer mentioned.
Yeah, that's right near the Antarctic, right?
Precisely.
Oh, Jim Bennett getting a drive on the inside, and he holds it. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Vanjay Ramgeet is behind him.
Going to get a red flag on this one. We'll bring him back. Got a course marshal going for a swim here today. A little unusual. Not sure what exactly happened there. Missed that one. That was off to the right-hand side of the start. Looking at the Okay, we're going to get things sorted out a little bit down here on the starting line and get them.
Re-racked, restacked.
Yeah. Ooh, I had a sneeze there.
Hey, you know we haven't talked about for a little bit? HYDROTURF. Arnold Holbrecht, our buddy of ours, and Jet Trim. They both make seats.
Yes,
Phenomenal products, both. We appreciate their sponsorship.
Mats,
Shark
seat
Energy
covers.
drink.
Love Shark Energy in the afternoons.
Yeah, just had one. Don't know what it means. Don't know. Actually, you know, to tell you the truth, they don't make me feel like some of those other brands. It just gives me a little bit of a lift, and not too much. And I'll be honest, I'm not much of an energy drink fan because, you know, my mind keeps going and I don't know when to stop talking. Oh, I see. It's a Red Bull.
I don't understand what the problem is. Holding wine is not ever an issue.
All right, here we go again. Amateur runabout box stock, and they're up. Oh, it's going to be interesting this time. Then Jay Ramgeet. Oh, and Jim Bennett are rubbing rails.
Wow.
They are side by side on the inside. Then Jay got the inside. Oh, Bennett cuts underneath. Oh, look at this. What a start. And on the outside.
What a battle on the inside. Got a rider all by himself.
That's Charlie Smith, I believe, coming from the outside.
Oh, Ramgeet out in front. What a job. Bennett in second, and then Charlie Smith in third.
Michael Borges in fifth spot. Looks back over the number 9 of Leo Morelli. And Gunnar Trailer bringing up the rear. Gunnar had to start with a dead engine. Gunnar, don't hit them buoys.
Vanjie Ramgeet out of Grand Cayman.
Wow.
He really is setting some blistering lap times on that Sea-Doo.
Thank you for that.
RXTX 300 he's on. He is flying out there in front. What a battle around the first couple of buoys.
I'll tell you what, he and Jim Bennett side by side. I could feel the fiberglass from here, and Bennett did not back off one iota.
116, our race leader down the front straightaway. 157 is
Jim Bennett.
Jim Bennett in second, and then Charlie Smith in third. And these riders are flying around this racetrack here in Naples.
We need ski 4-stroke stock to the line, please.
Going on in the front straightaway, making a couple turns here, making his Left-hand turn onto the front straight, 1:16, our race leader on the Riva Racing. Sea-Doo out of Grand Cayman, Vanjay Ramgeet.
52.35 seconds.
1:57, Jim Bennett on the Riva Racing Yamaha GP 1800 in second.
He's about 8 seconds back right now. Charlie Smith about 10 seconds back of Jim Bennett.
Charlie on another Yamaha GP 1800, but man, they cannot touch the speed right now of Ramgeet on that Sea-Doo RXTX 300 he's aboard. And he is really flying around this racetrack here in Naples.
Once again, Ski 4-stroke stock to the line.
And we welcome all of our fans watching from the Grand Caymans, watching your rider really dominate here so far today. And of course, a lot of these viewers are associated with the Cayman Island Watercraft Association. So welcome.
All right, well, I'm looking for 11 boats down on the line for this class. And I see 7, so I hope some riders hurry up and get here. Cross flags for amateur runabout box stock. We're halfway there. And this is moto number 2, Rick.
Number 2.
It's getting more important. You want to be on the line if you're in the Ski 4-stroke stock class.
Ramgeet took a win in moto number 1, of course, and dominating here again in moto number 2. Bennett behind him in second, and Charlie Smith in third. As Ramgeet comes by one more time, our race leader on the 1:16 yellow and black Sea-Doo RXTX 300. Bennett 1:57 on the Yamaha in second.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ramgeet has got a lap rider in front of him.
Yeah, he does.
It's that 115, a Gunner trailer.
And he moved out of the way. Oh, no, he hasn't.
No,
I am mistaken.
Oh.
He is racing with Ramgeet.
Not good.
Well, Ramgeet's going to have to find his way around. He is fast.
Whoa, Ramgeet just setting up to sweep.
Looks like it. Here they come around towards us on the left-hand side of the racetrack on the outside split.
And he makes
Boy,
it stick.
He had wasted little time.
With some force.
Yeah, he did. Nice move. Nice pass that time by Ramgeet. And here he comes down the front straightaway one more time past the flagging tower. .157 down the front straightaway in 7, trying to keep the pace of Ramgeet is Jim Bennett.
55 seconds, so he's 2 seconds off of Ramgeet's pace.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Not in this class, not in any class.
Bennett had a third in moto number 1. He's running second here in moto 2. Charlie Smith now in third, and he had a fourth in moto number 1, so he's moved up a position.
Oh, I see Tanya Ramgeet is watching this. That's his mom in the Cayman Islands. She says, my boy's going to win.
Welcome.
Well, he's doing it now, Mom.
Welcome, Mama Ramgeet. Glad you're watching because your son is out here taking the white flag right now. 1 lap to go for Vanjay Ramgeet. And he is absolutely dominating here in the amateur runabout box stock class.
No question about it.
And this is a class that has really been dominated by Yamaha GP 1800s. But it's Ramgeet on that Sea-Doo RXTX 300.
And your winner, Vanjay Ramgeet. Gotta love it.
What
I see a
performance.
Ramgeet fan right down below us.
What a performance today by Van Jay Ramgeet. A dominating win here in Moto number 2 as number 1, 157.
Jim Bennett.
Jim Bennett takes second, and it's going to be boat number
Charlie Smith.
875. Charlie Smith is going to hang on and take a third over, it looks like 808 Graham Hunt.
That's Graham Hunt. Behind him, Leo Morelli, and then Michael Gorgeous Borges. Well, that was fun. Race number 12 on the line. Ski 4-stroke stock. Oh, man, this is going to be exciting. You know who's on the pole, don't you? I'll give you 2 hints. No, I'll give you 1 hint.
Yeah, we know.
It's from Canada.
On the line, boat number 5 out of Miami, Florida, riding for Bespoke, CBD, and Harry Kiwi. It is EJ Viso.
EJ Viso, part of that CBD Bespoke team. He is a former Formula One driver in cars, yeah. And his partner in crime, Sean Kelly, not in crime, of course, 16 years old, and he's the latest rider in the CBD Bespoke team. He just won Daytona with the Red Bull Challenge 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Love that.
He's down there on the line along with number 13 out of Pompano Beach. That is Luis Valle.
On the number 28 out of Phelan, California, Cooper Schick-Snyder.
Number 44 out of Syracuse, Indiana, Derek Powell.
On the 51 out of Miramar, Florida, sponsored by Broward Motorsports, WSR Exotic Signs, Hamilton's TMR, Tim Judge, JC Racing, and Watercross of Texas, David Cabrera.
On the number 114 out of Andover, Kansas, on the 321 Kawasaki, that's AJ Luenstra.
Okay, deep breath here. On the number 212 out of Fort McMurray, Canada, Yamaha mounted, 50 years old, sponsored by R&D Racing, Rad Racing, Jet Trim, BP Concepts, High Roller Energy Drink, H2O Action Kawasaki, Cali Protectives, Oakley Maxima, and Skillet Motorsports, the Clipper, Mike Klippenstein.
Boat number 300 out of Miami, Florida, riding for the Miami Jet Ski Shop, the Kawasaki of Juan Lescano.
On the number 580 Kawasaki out of Lawrence, Kansas, 30 years old, sponsored by Napa Auto Parts, 321 Kawasaki, Hurricane Racing and Westside 66, Nathan Haig.
And boat number 1717 out of Atlanta, Georgia, riding for Superior Auto House on the Kawasaki, Hans Krajik.
Sneezy for you to slay. Those spine glasses, dude, I am blown away. 1, because the name is so close. 2, because of the construction. Those things look great.
Absolutely.
I mean, I really like the way that they've got that spine thing on the arms of the glasses that hold them to your head.
Makes sense.
I got a little head. I need that. You probably don't have that issue.
Not at all. All right, going back to racing here. Ski 4-stroke stock. Moto number 1, it was the Clipper taking the win. Derek Powell came in second in Moto number 1. And in third place, it was AJ Luenstra rounding out the top 3. We would like to welcome everybody out to beautiful Naples here, the 2018 Broward Motorsports Pro Watercross World Championships. Brought to you, presented by Naples, Marco Island, Everglades Convention, and Visitors Bureau. And beautiful afternoon here.
You know, we were lucky enough, Rick, at last weekend at the award ceremony to meet some of the people that come from the Naples, Marco Island Convention and Visitors Bureau, and great people. We were talking about Mike Tulin, who is the manager at the park here at this facility. What a phenomenal job he does. I was talking to his boss, Aaron, and Aaron said, believe me, we know it. I'm holding on to him. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, very, very awesome facility here. Perfect for personal watercraft racing. Actually, for any kind of watercraft sports, whether it's pro watercross, whether it's the moto surf, jetboard racing. You know, earlier in the week, I know you had the jetboard competitions,
yeah, we had the
paddleboard,
HYDROFLIGHT
stuff, and you know, what a great facility here. Beautiful area, and it's always nice to be here in Naples. It's you know, they call it Paradise Coast, and it's certainly an apt name.
Yeah, it truly is. And, you know, just a couple of things about Sugden Park I want to throw out there. They have adaptive sailing, so those that have some physical issues or perhaps some connective issues, they'll take them out. They'll go sailing. It's fantastic. I mean, absolutely. You look in the walls of the office and all the thank you letters, you know, from people who have come here, brought their kids here that had special needs, were able to get out and sail. I'm telling you, I love this place and the people.
Yeah, it's a great place, and the other thing is there's plenty of room here. There's lots of space for pits, for parking, and it's a wonderful, wonderful park. And Richard Ignacio is a.
It's not fair, Maverick. You can't do that behind the camera.
He's a little bit of a comedian at times, and he likes to. You know, you ever heard of the phrase, you know?
I got to get a massage.
Monkey riding a football or humping a foot.
Wait a minute. When we're talking football, we're obviously talking about the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh,
and Nick
you
Mullins,
just had to go there.
Their brand new quarterback who set an NFL record. I'm just saying.
What's going to happen when Jimmy G comes back?
Who says he's coming back? We got Nick Mullins.
Oh, boy.
And he's $136 million and 12 cents cheaper.
Yeah, that's for sure. No, that was pretty amazing. But no, good to be here. We're joking. Richard Ignacio, our expert on actually bringing you guys the live stream, all these events, and never quits working 24/7. It should be his title because the dude never stops, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, well, and that is, you don't know how true that is. He literally never stops.
I do.
You'll find him sleeping, sitting up in a chair, sleeping on a plane. I know. It's like
car.
He doesn't. Yeah, it's only when he's not doing something else he's got the opportunity to take a couple of cat, a cat nap.
There you
Get
go.
a few Z's.
And, you know, and the rest of the crew, too, with Pro Watercross. Everybody works very, very hard. We happen to work closely up here on the tower with Maverick, and he's always running around doing something behind the scenes.
Always sleep deprived.
Doesn't get much recognition.
That's him.
He doesn't get a lot of recognition, always behind the scenes, but really makes things happen in a very amazing way. And never stops working, as far as I can tell. So
yeah, and I don't know if I don't think you can see it on the live stream. The reason we're not having racing going on right now, our course marshals, our safety staff, replacing some blocks on a buoy that was broken earlier. Looks like they've just about got it ready, and we'll get right back to the racing action when it's safe.
Yeah, these runabouts take a toll on buoys. There's no question about it. They can really move them around or flat out destroy them sometimes, and the velocity these skis hit these buoys with sometimes is pretty violent, let's say, and yeah, they got to be repaired. I mean, that's the deal with outdoor events, with pro watercross racing. It's fast, it's furious, we love it, but requires a little course corrections at times and repair, and that's what we're doing
safety
right now.
is always number one. I do want to point out that we have 22 minutes before we get off the water. So we're going to get this one going. Ski 4-stroke stock, and then we're going to be right back to it with veteran runabout box stock. Veteran runabout box stock riders, please have your craft ready and be on the line as soon as ski 4-stroke stock takes off. We need to go with this delay. It's truly cost us time that we don't have to spare. Let's make it happen, folks.
So in this ski four-stroke stock class, this is all Kawasaki SXR 1500s.
Boy, that didn't take as long as we thought, did it?
Not long at all. They've become the dominant four-stroke ski, at least at this point in history. 212 on the inside. Keep an eye on Klippenstein as he gets out of the gate and goes right to work on the inside split, takes the lead.
Is that AJ Luenstra right next to him trying to sweep the champion?
That is AJ, and on the outside, it's Derek Powell in the lead on the outside split. We'll see where they come out. Here comes Clipper. Oh, Clipper's going to have a lead on the front straight. 212 with the race lead, Mike Klippenstein. Here comes Powell in second. 114, Luenstra in third place. Looks like Cabrera in fourth. Momentarily.
Boy, officially unofficial, but it looked like Clipper missed the yellow buoy there, went straight from the second white to the orange, so he would be down just one. He would only be down one buoy, I believe.
And if he did, then we're going to see right now if he comes around and takes that makeup buoy. He's on the outside split, so he may be setting up for the makeup buoy. He usually knows exactly what's going on the track at all times. And he does, goes out and takes the makeup buoy and does not relinquish the lead in the process. So no harm, no foul for our race leader, 212, Mike Klippenstein.
Well, I'll tell you what, Derek Powell followed him right around, so those two must have had an issue. Missed it on Powell. Third position, there's a battle going on. Look at that, there's Luenstra, but here's the 28, Cooper Schneikler out of Palin. Oh, AJ Luenstra going ballistic off that jump.
He is charging on that SXR 1500.
Oh, look at the CBD bespoke. Those guys are going at it side by side. Hitting that log jump. Maybe I shouldn't say hitting. Oh, and Ryder goes up. Yeah, I believe that was Sean Kelly, the number 40. Got a little sideways on the jump and went off the machine, got right back up and going, only cost himself one position.
And down the front straightaway right now, our race leader, 212, Mike Klippenstein, having no problems out in front. Derek Powell in second behind him, 44. Powell, longtime pro racer out of Syracuse, Indiana. 114, that's AJ Luenstra. AJ riding on the 321 Kawasaki out of Andover, Kansas.
Yeah, great to see AJ out here. We didn't see him on the tour much last year. He'd been a regular for a few years. I want to throw out there, veterans, runabout, box stock. I don't see one of your boats on the line right now. Veterans, runabout, box stock, you guys have got to be on the line. We don't have any extra seconds. Let's get you lined up, get your holders. Let's get on the line. Make sure you got fuel because we are going to roll. Hey, we need the kids out of the water over here on the right. You guys have got to be on the shore. You can't be out there where the boats can hit you.
212, Clipper comes by out in front. Clipper still flying the R&D Racing flag on that Kawasaki SXR 1500. Boy, these 1500 Kawasaki's have just taken over the four-stroke racing, haven't they?
You remember us talking about this not so long ago and saying, yeah, pretty soon. The day is here.
1 year ago, we were talking about it, and one more year of development underneath their belts, and they've really got these skis dialed in. The riders have figured out how to ride them much, much better, and that combination has proved very potent.
I'm impressed with how they're getting over the log jump, because initially they were just beating that log jump to death.
You know, it's funny, too. They used to look so big, and now they don't look that big anymore, you know?
Yeah, orange is the new black.
Yeah, exactly right. It's kind of funny.
Here's Clipper and Powell. Whoa, look at that. You got the number 300, Juan Lezcano. Lezcano's riding almost every class out there, isn't he? Between him and Valentina.
Boy, he goes down just as we start singing his praises.
Yeah, one.
But yeah, you're right. These guys are out here racing, it seems like in every moto, which is awesome to watch.
David Cabrera. So great to see David out there again on the strong ski, not having to fight the Hydro Smurf anymore.
Yeah, and he is I love to call him the Iron Man.
Oh, we got a rider down, far left-hand side of the course.
Let's see what's going on down there. People have slowed way down.
We got a rider going around the penalty buoy.
Not sure what's going on here. Let's keep an eye down the front straightaway. 28, Schnectady comes by. I haven't seen. Here comes Clipper.
And Powell right behind him. Lappers everywhere. Folks, watch this. If you're on the live stream, Clipper with the white and red boat. Right behind him, black and green, is Derek Powell. Watch these two world-class veterans go at it.
Well, Clipper has had a problem because Powell really closed up on him. But it was Cooper Schexnayder. He was running in third behind those guys, and he's in front of him now. Has he gotten into the lead somehow?
I am uncertain. We'll have to see. Everything up here officially unofficial.
Yeah, there was some chaos on the left-hand outside split here.
Yeah, we got a rider down on the far right-hand side. I think that's Lezcano again. Maybe not.
I don't believe so. That doesn't look like the 300.
I'm thinking it is.
Is it? Okay.
Or he's right behind him there.
But I'm not sure. I'm going to watch for the white flag and see who gets the white flag.
There you go.
Because I am not sure. Well, here comes
Derek Powell got the white flag.
Yeah.
And Clipper trying to make a move, but Powell's got the lead.
So something's happened.
Clipper going wide in the log jump. Powell up and over, Clipper right there.
I'm wondering if Clipper's having some problems with that ski because he had a pretty big lead over Powell, and now Powell's gotten around him, and Clipper having a tough time charging back.
Well, I'll tell you what, that ski doesn't look like it's slow.
It doesn't.
I think that there was a couple of lapped riders over there. Clipper got stuck, and Powell went to the inside.
Possibly. Here
we
go.
Got the lead.
Here comes Clipper trying to go on the outside of Powell. Look at this battle. Oh, Powell goes to the inside on the last lap. Clipper goes to the outside in lap traffic. Is it going to be enough for Powell? Is Clipper going to get held up? It is.
Derek Powell.
Clipper's getting held up.
Powell's going to do it.
Powell takes the win.
Derek Powell. Oh, man, is it fun to watch these two race together.
Wow, and does that set up a perfect storm in Moto number 3? They both have a win and both have a second place, Kurt.
Can we script that any better?
Wow.
Who's got up behind them? There's a 580. That's Nathan Haig. There's the number 40. That's Sean Kelly, the young man we were talking about, the road racer. A.J. Lewinstra comes by. Then David Cabrera. And I'm not even trying to pick score. We got to look at the pit board on this one.
I hear you. I'm with you 100%, Kurt.
Yeah, and right there, Cooper Schexnayder coming through, and we both thought he was further out ahead. So
yeah, not sure, but we'll sort it out. We'll see what they come out with. But great racing here in the ski 4-stroke class. Wow, it's fun to watch these SXR 1500 go at it.
Yeah, Juan Lezcano coming across now. Wow.
All right, veterans runabout box stock. Moto number 2 on the starting line. And again, this is going to be an exciting affair.
We got 12 minutes, so they've got just enough time to get this race in.
On the line, first moto winner, boat number 8 out of Rydell, Georgia, on the metal roofing manufacturer Dean's Team Riva Yamaha, Jeff Dykowski. Number 9 out of Rosario, Argentina, on the Galleon Lucas team, Lorita Santa Fe, VP Racing Fuel, La Capitale Isidu, Leo Morelli.
On the 110, Troy Snyder. On the 157, Jim Buffett. And Jeff Dykowski gets another drive on the inside. Schneider with the drive on the outside.
Oh,
These
Dykowski.
two love each other.
Well, Dykowski has really got that Yamaha dialed in. Snyder always on a dialed-in boat. Dykowski on the inside, Snyder on the outside. Who's it going to be?
Oh, Slugger's got a good run going, but here comes Dykowski. It's going to be close. Dykowski's got position.
Slugger's got the top speed, and he's going to cut
cuts
it in
him right
on him.
off.
And he's going to turn it in tight and gives Dykowski a big roost in the face. As he does so, Dykowski settles into second. So here we go. Wow, Dykowski with a win in Moto 1, number 1. Snyder had a second in Moto number 1.
Troy Snyder came off that line like his life depended on it. And Jeff Dykowski was flying, but that inside choice, I'm not sure that was, I don't think he had a choice. Having to take the inside with these big, powerful boats, I don't know.
Little tough. But Dykowski, no doubt, really impressive how he's got that Yamaha dialed in.
Yeah, no question about it. He's put a ton of hours in that. And, of course, Troy Snyder's got more hours on the water than almost anyone, except TJ, of course.
And he is flying out in front in this box stock runabout class for the Veterans Division. Snyder, 46 years old, Dykowski, 60.
Snyder missed the log jump. That's a good thing.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, wouldn't be much left of the log jump or the GP 1800 if that's.
Well, I'll tell you what, Troy Snyder wide open down that straightaway, and Dykowski there, and Charlie Smith. Is that Charlie Smith?
I believe that looks
or is
like
that Jim?
That's Jim. I think that's Jim out there.
Jim Bennett, yeah.
In third.
Yeah, that's Charlie in fourth.
But right now, it's all Snyder out in front. You know, most of the riders going to the outside. We do have somebody on the inside split. It looks like Bennett taking the inside split, trying to make up some ground, see what he can do.
He did. He made up some ground on that inside.
It looks like he did a little bit on Dykowski there. Dykowski running strong in second. Bennett in third, but Bennett closed the gap just a little bit, Kurt.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm interested to see what the lap times are for Slugger when he comes around.
Oh, yeah, out in front. It is Troy Snyder putting the hammer down on that Judge Motorsports Tune Yamaha.
Boy, he is really putting it down, too. Troy leaving nothing to chance.
He is flying around this racetrack here in Naples this afternoon.
Dykowski in that second position, and I'm going to be honest, I think he's just relegated. He's just said, look, second position, that ties us up. Troy's got a good run going. This one's his. Let's meet in the final.
Well, and Jim Bennett in third is working real hard right now because he would really like to get by Dykowski for that second place here in Moto number 2.
I'll tell you what, Michael Osborne, we haven't talked much about him. He's had some really good runs in the National Tour in the past. It seems to be a little bit behind today, but hey, this is the box stock class.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to keep an eye on Bennett because Bennett really is working hard in third. Snyder down the front straightaway in the lead.
52 flat.
Wow, that is a fast lap time. Probably
it's the fastest we've had.
Fastest we've seen here today. Dykowski in second still. Bennett in third. Bennett trying everything he can to close that gap on Jeff Dykowski. Our top 3 riders all aboard Yamahas.
Yeah, veterans. Yeah. Runabout. I thought you said veterans Yamaha box stock.
Oh, there's a couple of Sea-Doos in this one.
Yes, there are.
But really, the Yamaha GP 1800s have really been the boat.
Well, they're not out front.
And as they say, it is what it is.
Yes, it is.
Jeff Dykowski comes by in second. Bennett really working hard. He really would like to get that second place away from Dykowski, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. He's going to have to make a move a little quicker.
You see our new friend, Sophie Francis, on the 191 stand-up going by.
Troy Snyder, number 110 out of Bradenton, Florida, on the Judge Motorsports, Snyder-built Broward Motorsports Yamaha, in control here in Moto number 2. Troy had a second in Moto number 1 with Dykowski taking the win. Here in Moto number 2, they've traded positions.
Wow, these guys are going at it. Amateur ski stock coming up next.
Lap starting to wind down here in the box stock class for amateur.
Wow, I'll tell you what.
I mean, veterans. And,
there's something you don't see every day.
What's that?
Charlie Smith about to get lapped by Troy Snyder. I mean, not that Troy is at best, but Charlie, he's been out front for quite a few races on the tour himself.
Yeah, Charlie's a darn good rider, but right now Troy Snyder is really dialed in on this race course, on that Judge Motorsports Yamaha, and he is about to put, as you said, Charlie a lap down.
Well, and we take a look, they're almost evenly positioned. You know, Troy Snyder, Jeff Dykowski, Jim Bennett, each one of them has a huge gap between them and the others, and it just goes to show the start is so important. If you can get out front, you can win the moto, no question about it. Checker flag out for the slugger, Troy Snyder, on that Tim Judge Motorsport powered machine.
So, Snyder left no uncertainty as to who was the fastest around the track here in Moto number 2, and it's going to be Jeff Dykowski taking second place, boat number 8 out of Rydell, Georgia. Jim Bennett's going to take third, unsuccessful in his bid to try to get that second place away from Dykowski, but he's going to have to settle for third here in Moto number 2.
As Jim Bennett comes through.
So we're going to get one more in before we go back to Moto Surf. Amateur ski stock on the starting line.
Got to let Leo Morelli come through, and he does. All right, in the amateur ski stock in the number 44. Hey, that sounds familiar. Last name Powell, first name Camden. Just saw his dad win the moto a couple motos ago. Go ahead.
Boat number 55 out of Syracuse, Indiana, Jay Finlinson.
On the 77, Zeke Klein.
115, Connor Richuk.
127, Patrick Steyer.
191, Sophie Francis.
296, Taylor Skellett.
315, Taylor Stewart.
702, Jeb Zarzauer.
712, Nikki Turner.
888, Ryder Weidelbauer.
And 999, Dusty Burry. And here we go.
Amateur ski stock.
Moto number 2.
Yeehaw! What do you think, Rick? Zarzauer on the pole. Sophie on the outside. Who's he going to be?
Sophie got a great start in Moto number 1. Zarzauer ended up taking the win, but it was Sophie. Not quite as good of a jump this time for Sophie Francis. Let's keep an eye on the inside. How's Zarzauer looking? And he doesn't get the start either. So he has a little swappage coming out of the first turn. So we're going to have a whole new group of leaders here in Moto number 2.
On the inside, in that 5th spot, I believe that's Connor Richock. You see that brilliant yellow-green helmet. We'll know who's there. Who's it going to be off the inside?
999, Dusty Burry with the whole shot and the lead down the front straightaway.
Jay Finlayson dropping into that 2nd position.
44, Powell in 3rd, but right now it's number 999 out of Avalon, Florida on the Cowie, Dusty Burry with the race lead. Dusty finished 7th in Moto number 2, leads it here, or 7th in Moto number 1, leads it here in Moto number 2.
Wow, what a great stand-up class. Look at this. There's racing going on between pairs of riders all around the track. Out in front, though, Dusty Burry. Boy, he got a clear hole shot. He looks strong off the line, no question about it.
Yeah, he came around that inside split to take the lead. He goes outside this time. Finlayson goes inside. Looks like Powell goes outside as well, as do the rest of the riders.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with Finlayson if he can ride it clean.
Oh, Finlayson looks good right now coming around if he can make this turn. Burry's got some speed built up. Here comes Finlayson. They look over at each other side by side. It's going to be, looks like Burry's going to hold on to the lead. Finlayson had an opportunity there.
That's showing me that inside can work.
Yep, absolutely. Finlayson had an opportunity.
Well, I tell you what, if he can get close to Burry at the end of the jet trim back straightaway, and he takes that inside, I'm betting on him coming out first.
I think Burry just held it on a little longer going into that turn at the end of the long straightaway and able to maintain the lead, but Finlayson was right there coming out of the split.
Wow, Finlayson, I'll tell you what, he's doing everything he can to stay out of that pump wash, and when he does, you can see him pull up just infinitesimal amounts. I mean, it's not much, but it's enough. Let's see, does he go inside?
He does.
He does.
Oh, and Burry stuffs it a little bit, loses a little bit of drive on the outside. Here comes Finlayson on the inside.
Much cleaner by Finlayson this time. If he can make that turn, oh, Finlayson's got this.
Oh, yeah, Burry lost the drive.
Throttle.
Here comes Finlayson. Finlayson looks over his shoulder, sees Burry behind him, and he takes the lead.
They're going crazy on the beach down in front of us.
Finlayson right now, Jay out of Syracuse, Indiana, 13 years old on the JBR Racing, Z-Force Racing Kawasaki, takes the lead. Dusty Burry, 999, hangs in for 2nd place. And I believe that's 44, Camden Powell in 3rd still.
Taylor Skellett on that 296. Looking for her. Looks like Taylor Stewart back at the end here. I believe he had a get-off over on the far left-hand side. So Taylor about 2-3 positions in front of him.
Well, look at Finlayson out in front now. Finlayson likes that inside split. He's going to continue to use it, and it's been working to his advantage as he is looking good as he has stretched his lead out.
And look at this. Now everybody's taking the inside. You know, you want to be the first one on the block to wear your chinos. Everybody's going to follow, right?
There you go, exactly.
Jay Finlayson driving large and in charge.
Oh, and it's working because Burry now drops back to 2nd. 44 Powell uses the inside split exactly like Finlayson did to take over 2nd place in front of first. Oh, and here comes Jeb Zarzauer.
You shouldn't have showed Zarzauer that the inside was faster. That guy, he is a late moto comer, no question about it.
And Zarzauer now gets by Burry as well for 3rd place.
Oh, man, I'd hate to have Jeb Zarzauer behind me. Not right now. Jay Finlayson, Jeb Zarzauer's reeling you in.
Jay Finlayson looks good out in front, but it's Powell that better watch out because Zarzauer is, again, he's our first moto winner And this moto working his way up from, and Zarzauer goes down. Lets Powell get away, and here comes our race leader, Jay Finlinson, one more time. He's loving that inside split. He takes it and continues to stretch his lead out.
Oh, no question. And I'll tell you what, Camden Powell took the outside there, got some speed coming up, but, oh, buddy, try the inside next time.
It's Jay Finlinson right now out in front in the driver's seat. Powell in second, and now 888. Ryder Wildbower looks like he's inherited third, unless he is down a lap, but no, he's gotten by Zarzauer because he is charging in third.
That's impressive, I'll tell you what. Getting back by Zarzauer, not an easy task generally.
Oh, Zarzauer fast but inconsistent and not able to hang on to that position change and keep moving up. He moves up, moves back. We've seen it all year. Here again today in Naples.
Oh, and Zarzauer goes down. Zarzauer. There, everything right there.
Right there. We've seen it all year long.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, just not consistent yet.
Boy, but brilliant at times. Brilliant.
White flag comes out. Number 55, Jay Finlinson.
Doing a job. Let's face it, Jay Finlinson has earned this. He had to battle for that first place position. Once he got it, he hit the goodbye switch.
Camden Powell, 44, behind Finlinson. Camden has closed the gap a little bit on Jay. Not enough to really give him any trouble here in the last lap, but certainly has closed the gap. And boy, that rider in third place, that's
Ryder
Wildbower out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He is putting in some nice turns. Look at him carve the racetrack up out there.
I'll tell you what, that kid is making the most of this track right now.
12 years old, Kurt. Dude can ride. He's got the right name.
Yeah, he does.
Keep an eye for Jay Finlinson as he works his way around the inside split one final time. Checkered flag's going to come out, and the win is going to go to number 55, Jay Finlinson. Nice job, Jay, out of Syracuse, Indiana.
Right behind him, Camden Powell.
And
all right, we're going to come back at the end of this at 5:45 to finish.
And
better go to tech is what they're telling you. Go to tech, not the shore.
888 rider Wildbower comes in third position, of course unofficially. Great ride that time for the young rider out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And that is going to do it for this round of Pro Watercross racing. And we are going to switch back to our Moto Surf brethren here on the right side of the beach. We will be back at 5:45 to continue the Pro Watercross Racing Championships.
World champions will be crowned.
Absolutely. We got one more moto to go, a couple for a few classes and one for the others. So we will be back at 5:45.
Kurt Nolenberg,
Rick Lake,
signing out.